Hello everyone, welcome to Driven Life with Wanangwa. Welcome to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in today and for taking time to watch today's video. I believe that you're going to be blessed. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to this channel. Please don't forget to do that. I appreciate the support. So let us dive into the content. Today, I'll be reacting to something that the wife of Bishop T.D. Jakes said. I think her name is Sarita Jakes. I'm not sure. I've forgotten the name. But she said something at one of their services. I don't know if it was a conference or not. But she said something that was, I think, is very relevant to our generation right now. So let's listen to it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sit on back, but I get so saddened by the disassembling of families and marriages.
Yes.
It breaks my heart because we take 30 minutes to say the most important words that you'll ever say in a commitment, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, richer for poor. Then this new generation came along and we want to make our own vows. You know why? Because it's easy to break.
Come on now. Come on now.
It's easy to say, when I saw you walking across the water in the middle of the night, shut up. Better or worse?
Yes.
Sickness, health, richer, poor,
Yes.
forsaking all others.
Come on.
I'ma cling to him.
Yeah. Very, very powerful. I came across that video and immediately I was really amazed by how much truth she spoke in a very short span of time. And I feel like I need to emphasize some of these things and yeah, so let's look at them. One of the things that I'm noticing with our generation is that we're trying to come up with new things every time, and sometimes we're trying to change even things that are not supposed to be tampered with. For the sake of this video, we're going to talk about the marriage vows and how nowadays some people are not even trying to confess the marriage vows that have always been there. We're trying to come up with our own poetic vows and we don't even confess those. And so there have also been people who have tried to change the old vows and trying to bring some nuance into them, okay? And I think the most common one is what I came across, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. I was watching a certain video on social media as well, and there was this other couple that were confessing the vows, and there was something very strange with the vows, because what they were saying is for richer, for in health and in health. It was not for rich and for poor, but okay. So I saw that and then I began to look at the comments on that video. So people are applauding her to say, you are in my camp, go girl, or maybe go the man as well. I don't know what they say. And then they were like, yes, I think it was something about revelation and confessing the right things and all that. I'm like, wow, okay. The marriage vows are there to help us understand just how vast the commitment of marriage is. You have to understand that when you're committing to marriage, you're actually committing to every season of life that may come. No matter how spiritual you are as a person, you will go through hardship as a couple. No matter how spiritual, no matter how many angels you've seen, I want you to understand you will go through tough times. You will go through times when you are not as healthy as you are normally. You will go through times when you may not have enough finances. It will happen. Seasons like that come. And when they come, the marriage vows, as you are entering this covenant, your commitment cannot be to the good times only. Okay, but our generation is trying to change things. Maybe we're trying to bring some new thoughts into it, nuance into it, and then as we're doing that, we're literally watering down the vows that have held marriages together for years and for centuries. Okay, I want us to really take this seriously. I know sometimes when you're in Pentecostal circles, we are trying to have as many revelations on things. Sometimes we go overboard with it. Okay? The vows are supposed to be in sickness and in health. I'll stay true to you. Okay? If it's we have a lot or we don't have a lot, I'll stay true to you. That is commitment. Okay, one thing that I think we don't really understand is that if you only confess for richer, what you're trying to do is I'm only committing to the good times. And I'm telling you, in life, you not only have good times. Okay, and so if you're making a lifelong commitment, you cannot commit to only the good times. Yeah, and you have to understand that. And so the other thing that I want to really highlight is that when you're speaking those vows, you are not prophesying bad things. Okay, what you're doing is you're actually expressing commitment that will go beyond the seasons of life. That's what you're doing. It's not like by saying those vows, you're actually prophesying bad things. What you're saying is, let me tell you this, the seasons of life are not dependent on you. They will be there. You have good times, you have bad times. It will happen. Okay, there will be a time you lose someone, a loved one. That will happen. There will be a time when you will not have enough finances. That will happen. Yes, I pray that you never have those seasons but sometimes you may not have zero money, no, but you may have some tightness. Sometimes you may have circumstances that are demanding more finances from you than you can offer. It will happen. Sometimes you have seasons when business is well, sometimes business is not okay. Even in those times, those marriage vows, what they're saying is, if the seasons are like that, my commitment will not change. That's what we're doing. There's a sermon that Jesus did. There's a sermon Jesus did in Matthew 7, verse 24-27. It says that there was a builder who built his house on a rock. Another one built his house on the sand. Okay. One thing that we see is that the storms and winds came for both of them. But the other one stood strong. The other one crumbled. What we're saying is seasons will remain constant, but our commitment will not change. No matter how much the seasons change, we will not change our commitment. That's what the vows are supposed to be about. Okay? There's a trend on social media of people who are giving up on their marriages. Worldly people, of course, giving up on their marriages because maybe their partner got so sick for some time. Maybe their partner lost everything and the money is no longer there. Okay? And now they're like, we're having a tough time, I can't stay any longer. That's the generation we're living in. But I think when you hear from someone like Bishop T.D. Jakes and his wife, people who have been tested in their marriage, left, right, and center, and they remain committed to one another. Okay? You hear their story, you hear that the wife actually got involved in an accident at some point and lost her ability to walk for months upon months. And T.D. Jakes was the one who was helping her, bathing her, helping her to the toilet, giving her food, everything. She couldn't walk at all until she regained her ability to walk. Talk about commitment. When they were saying for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, they meant it. And they went through together. They are telling you now that because of what they went through together, their love is strong. Tell that to our generation. We're only committing to good times. Come on now. Yeah, so I felt like we needed to react to this and really, I think things like this need to be highlighted in our generation. So, yeah, that's what I had for you. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. Tell me what you think about this. Let's talk about it in the comments. Until next time, have a good one.